Good morning, traders. It's Peter Thompson, senior mentor of 1 billion signal, sponsored by Merit Forex. New week starts. The old finished, and it's crazy. Absolutely, last week was super interesting in terms of everything, in terms of price action, in terms of economic calendars, news all around the world. So definitely, I would say to the end of the year, that we're gonna have absolutely insane months. Why is that? First of all, very in actually many interesting events are happening around the world. Riots in US-China relationship. We have pretty surprisingly high NFP and very big decline of the unemployment rate. Something that we're gonna discuss in about a minute. And November elections we have in US, so definitely we gonna see very interesting months ahead. So what's going on the calendar? Last Friday we saw unemployment rate. I really want to start with this because we're all shocked from the numbers, what happened, what was released, and it was absolutely nonsense. Complete nonsense. Nobody, at least the people who I talked to, very knowledgeable analysts, we nobody can explain that. So simply the explanation, there is an explanation. The explanation is pretty simple. First of all, this was absolutely manipulated. We all believe the numbers were absolutely manipulated. Why? Because there is something that's called black unemployment rate in US, which went up. Second of all, last month in US, you know what happened? The coronavirus, businesses are shutting down, and yes, I would slightly surprised if I saw green numbers. The unemployment rate was forecasted for 19.7%. If we saw, let's say, slight decline, 18, 17.5. Okay, I would be surprised, but at the same time, it would be okay. I'm shocked. It's like it's much better than May. I mean, it's like I don't see any reasons for that. Riots in US also. This is causing a lot of troubles for the United States, and it doesn't make any sense to me. Dow Jones is getting higher and higher and higher, and I don't see any reason for that as well. So I think what's happening right now, retail traders. I'm sorry. The retail traders right now are buying significantly. The institutional traders are waiting to buy shares and stocks in US, and the situation is gonna get ugly very soon. Also, absolutely supportive for Donald Trump's administration, especially right now, right before elections. November we have US elections. It's very supportive for his campaign. Of course, in such an environment when the world is going down, when the economies are going down, when businesses are shutting down, unemployment rate in US going green, it's so green that nobody can imagine, is something that's pretty big for his elections. But definitely. We can see everything absolutely. It's gonna be very dynamic here. We can take advantage for sure out of it. Just be a little bit more flexible. So what do we have? Monday, GDP in Japan. Sunday, by the way, GMT 1150 went red. Not surprised whatsoever. Monday we have in Australia holiday. ECB President Lagarde is gonna give a speech, which is going to be 1:45 GMT time PM. Tuesday tomorrow, job opening report in US 2 PM. Wednesday, core CPI 12:30 in the afternoon for US. 2:30 crude oil inventories 2:30 PM GMT for Wednesday. FOMC interest rate decision right on time, 6 PM Wednesday. And of course, after that, press conference of FOMC press conference, and it's gonna be very interesting Wednesday considering what happened last Friday. Oh, just another very important reason about let me get back to the topic again, the unemployment rate. The other reason to see green numbers is just to calm down a little bit the riots. So because what's happening in US, I don't believe if this thing spread out more and more, we are going. The military even cannot stop these people, and it's pretty serious situation. So kind of they are giving them an opportunity to relax, to they're giving them the reason to relax. I mean, just everything is cool, guys. Everything is gonna be okay, and this could help stopping the riots. And I support that idea because it's not definitely not very good to see people are bashing and smashing left and right and just protest. Okay, everybody has the right to do so, but when it comes to such a protest, I couldn't support it. Thursday, we have initial jobless claims 12:30 GMT in US again. This is going to be US week for sure, and Great British Pound. But initial jobless claims, very important report for Thursday, and PPI for US on Thursday 12:30 volt. Friday, gross domestic product 6 a.m. in the morning GMT for UK. On monthly and yearly basis, two reports. Manufacturing production on in UK again, sorry, the same time, and monthly GDP in UK same time, 6 a.m. GMT. Wow, okay, full of events, absolutely crazy week for sure. We're gonna start a little bit slowly Monday, but Wednesday the party starts. So what do we have on the charts? We have Euro US dollar obviously tanking, going to the upside, and right now is trying to reverse back to the downside. We got very big sell off, 80 pips from the top, 1.1380, and I think we can see definitely very big pullback to the downside in order to test even 1.1116 around these levels. This here 1620s anyway. So I'm not gonna trade Euro US dollar. Simply because it's pretty, as you can see, uncertain in its direction. Dow Jones, of course, is in focus. It's gonna be in focus in the next couple of months, I would say, definitely. It's interesting to watch, and this is what's gonna give direction to the US dollar. So, GBP US. What is going on? Broken the resistance 1.26 round number. These are our boundaries that we put last time. 1.2782 is our resistance level. It's a matter of time to see what's gonna happen with Dow. This can push. Still, there is a very big risk of big sell-off of Dow Jones. So simply, the majors could still go down significantly. Nothing has finished because the unemployment rate went green doesn't mean that the economy, there is no crisis, financial, political, and any other crisis that you can imagine. This is what's happening, by the way. Everything, obviously. Nothing has finished. With one unemployment green rate, it's definitely, this is not the end. And that's why I highly suggest you stay cautious, take the opportunities, of course, because these are one of the best opportunities in the market since the last probably 10-15 years. But stay cautious and just think as much as you can and analyze the market, because we're gonna have very potential opportunities for sure. So GBP US, I'm waiting to sell it off. Definitely not gonna buy GBP for now. Australian US, I'm kind of surprised from the strength of the Australian dollar, would tell you definitely. I'll be waiting to take a short recovered V-shaped recovery. They're talking about Dow Jones V-shaped recovery right now, pretty much. But V-shaped recovery on the Australian dollar. So the situation with the coronavirus there is, I would say, not so bad as the other countries, US, Italy, and etc. In Australia and New Zealand, the situation is under control. So this is probably the reason for the Australian to create. The Australian dollar is actually one of the first instruments, one of the first assets that create this V-shaped recovery that you see right now in front of you. So we still can see drop to the downside, absolutely. I repeat, nothing has finished, guys, so don't be super positive. At least I'm not, because I don't see any reason to be super positive. I don't want to get blind. New Zealand US, same thing. I'm waiting right now for a very big short. I'm just on a standby mode, taking some small trades, but this drop is gonna be huge. that we do expect, I believe. And New Zealand dollar, I'm gonna stay away from New Zealand and Australian for now. USD Canadian, pretty big drop. I'm gonna go on crude oil immediately because it's something that's pretty likely interesting. $41, closing the gap, pretty close to it. Be careful, guys. $41 is very crucial level for the crude oil. Why? Because we have a gap, closing the gap. On top of it is round number, quite obvious, and definitely we can see very strong drop of the crude oil. So a lot of troubles, by the way, with the airlines companies all around the world. They've been hit by probably the biggest hit they took, and this is why I'm not seeing the crude oil doing this V-shape, not at least right now. $70, pretty possible. For not, of course, in the next, let's say, 2-3 weeks. We're gonna even 2-3 months, I would say. If you think about it, we can see a slight drop to the downside, 30s, and continuation to the upside. But 41 is very crucial level for the crude oil. So if we see crude oil going up slightly, continuation, we can see definitely crude USD Canadian. It already closed the gap, by the way. Very positive and very good movement for $400. So if you took this short, you would have been very happy right now. But I think we're gonna see 1.3339 test of the USD Canadian, and once the crude close the gap, then if we see reversal, we can see very strong bounce back from this level to the upside. And one of my favorites, definitely USD Swiss franc. USD, if we see Dow Jones dropping down in the upcoming weeks, very crucial to see what's going to happen with the interest rate this Wednesday, with the unemployment, with the initial jobless claims on Thursday. It's very important data for the United States economy. Let's see. I'm not gonna be any more surprised after this unemployment rate, guys. It's something that everybody was totally shocked. I mean, it's like it's crazy. But anyway, so definitely we can see strength of the dollar if we see Dow Jones going down. USD Swiss, we saw false breakout here around to 0.9613, and we can see test 0.9797, 0.98. Round number, as you can see, it's going within these boundaries in a range, and we can see definitely 0.98, and its potential, definitely opportunity. USD Japanese, something that broken 108 round number, staying right above it. Be careful with the USD Japanese, exactly because of the same reason. Japan GDP on quarterly basis went pretty big red, and it's it's very bad shape. Japan is in a very bad shape, so USD Japanese is pretty, as you can see, uncertain, like the Euro US dollar, exactly up down, and I would rely on USD Swiss. It's much more clear price action. So this is it for now, guys. Definitely very volatile week. We're gonna have super interesting in the upcoming months until the end of the year for sure. We have many major events. So thank you very much for watching. Of course, expect my video on Wednesday. Subscribe to our YouTube channel in order to be updated all the time to our new videos. Share us and like us on the social medias. Comments below. Thumbs up if you like the video. If you want to reach me, you know how to do so. Peter Thompson, Senior Mentor of 1 Billion Signals. If you have any questions, this is it. Just reach me. Thank you very much and expect my video on Wednesday. Bye bye.